Welcome to the East End. I'm Erin Colton.
And I'm Joe Arena.
We've got lots to see this weekend.
And while you're exploring it all with us, don't forget to play along in our East End trivia game. You'll see questions pop up. Scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen and you might just win some East End swag.
Fall is in the air on the East End, and while the summer's spectacular on the North and South Forks, harvest season is just as special.
That's right. It's comfortable, it's cozy, perfect for hay rides, pumpkins, pies, and apple cider donuts.
And apple picking here, kicking off the season at the apple orchard at Breeze Hill Farms in Peconic.
I have these huge trees blocking Route 48, and nobody even knew this was an apple orchard. So people stroll in to a little farm stand and they're like, wow, what is back here?
75 acres of farmland on Long Island's East End, filled with things to do during the fall season. Apple picking, local veggies, farm animals, and famous apple cider donuts.
When this farm came available, I jumped on it.
Owner Chris Pia bought Breeze Hill Farm in Peconic 12 years ago.
And it had 50 apple trees at the time, and every year I put another 500 in, and now we're up to about 3,000 or 4,000 apple trees.
We charge one price for the bag, so it's not per person. They can go and pick off of any tree they want.
Is there a perfect way to pick an apple? You just pick it.
You don't yank it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Twist it?
You twist it.
Okay.
And they'll fall right off when they're ripe.
Oh, yeah. That's not ready yet.
This is one of the best ones I've seen.
The way the apple trees are spaced, they're not spaced for a business, they're spaced for beauty. Most people that really do it for the revenue, they trellis their apples or they keep them a little bit closer together so that they can harvest them easier.
The kids will sit, they'll eat a few apples, they hang out, they have their donuts.
Deirdre Parsons, manager of the farm, says those donuts are also a major draw.
People will start at 7 o'clock in the morning to come in for the cider donuts. We will get phone calls for cider donuts all day long.
And these aren't just made fresh once a day.
We make every day, all day long. So we don't have them sitting around for days, they're not prepackaged. So whatever you buy was made most likely within the hour.
Erin and I got to help make their latest batch, and by help, that would be letting this small workhorse of a machine fry and convey them before using this magical mixture of sugar and cinnamon.
This may be one of the most exciting things I've ever done on the East End.
Making your own
And
apple
I've done a
cider
lot.
You've done a lot. That's fully loaded right there. My first batch of donuts, let's go, is right. And if you have room for more, the shop here at Breeze Hill celebrates everything local and beyond.
We sell a lot of local products, and then some things we found at other farmers markets that are small farms in other areas. Keep in the theory that it's a family-owned small company. We don't do any mass-produced anything.
How does it make you feel when you can come here and you just maybe look over to the farm stand or look over to the apple orchard and you just see families laughing and smiling and having a good time on something you built?
That's what it's all about. It really is. It's just a great thing to be able to roll up and see people enjoying themselves.
What's even more special for Chris is the tradition he is keeping alive.
This was a Wicks family farm for over 100 years. The Wicks family was a very big farming family, landowning family. It really is an amazing history.
And this is Breeze Hill's backyard, the Long Island Sound.
If you don't like the orchards, come on down here to the water. It's beautiful.
Just incredible. All right, although summer's winding down on Long Island's East End, you can still enjoy a day on the water.
Yeah, and a group of North Fork women are looking to bring clamming to the masses.
It's a day of fun, friendship, and some really delicious food.
We have all been clamming for a number of years out here on Long Island.
They call themselves the Clamity Janes, clammers who not only take you to find and harvest clams on Long Island's East End, but also teach you everything about them.
I think 100% of the people that I've taken out have had a fantastic experience. The original group was Alex, Claire, myself, and Stephanie. We went out on the bays with our rakes and started clamming together. We were like, we need a name for our clam gang. There was an incident where we all went clamming and everything bad that could happen happened. It was like the one day that was like the calamity of a clamming day. So it was like, that's it, Clamity Janes. That should be our name.
The Janes provide everything you need for a one-of-a-kind experience.
We supply the rakes, we have the bags that you can put your clams in, we tell them all the rules of clamming, and then we just send them on out there and say, start digging.
When you're a clammer, you don't give up your secret spots. It's a thing. So you never ask a real clammer, like, where do you go? Because they're never going to tell you.
And today, it was my turn to hit the water, with Steph and Cheryl as my guides. We're in the secret spot right now.
Yes, we are in the secret spot.
Somewhere on the North Fork of the East End.
On the North Fork, but we cannot tell you where. We blindfolded you to get you here.
And after a quick tutorial about how to use my clam rake, I was off to digging.
Dig around and kind of go underneath it and twist your rake and pull it up out of the water.
Oh, just rocks. Shoot, I thought I had a clam. It took a bit to get into a groove. Oh, more rocks. Still rocks. But once it happens, I got one! It's magical. I got two! I got two! 2 in 1! After you find your clams, you head to another secret spot. But this one you're allowed to know about. A tasting room in the back of North Fork Apothecary in Cutchogue.
We do different private tastings here. They're mostly focused around seafood and clams. Your basic clam jam is a little tasting menu where we teach you how to shuck little necks.
The first thing you do is you take your clam and you put it in the palm of your hand. You're gonna take your knife and you're just gonna put it in the ridge, the opening.
And then just...
And then just keep going all the way straight through. There you go.
Oh my gosh. And then you could just go, down the hatch?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let's give you a little bit of lemon. Okay, down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Cheers.
You can design the way you want to make your clamming memories. The Janes can take you out on the water, bring their shuck wagon to you with their famous stone-cold clam dip, or if you have a boat, they'll hop on board and take you to a clamming spot.
We always say that clamming is calming. You're out in the water. Water is inherently a healing place.
Clamity Jane is not just Clamity Jane's namesake. They say she's also their inspiration.
She rode horses. She wore pants. She cussed. She played poker. She hung out with the boys. She just did everything that was not typical of what a woman should do. Just that spirit sort of permeates what we do. We always say it's a bit of the Wild West out east.
That is so cool. You dug up a clam and everyone knows about it.
Well, you just get so excited. So it's
yeah.
like you can't even prevent yourselves from screaming, clam!
Good stuff.
It was amazing. All right, we all know our East End is filled with historic places and great adventures.
We teamed up with Discover Long Island for a lighthouse cruise with Crosstown Ferry.
Set sail and immerse yourself in coastal charm, refreshing sea salt air, and breathtaking lighthouse views here at the Crosstown Ferry. Departing from Orient Point, the Crosstown Ferry offers daily passenger, vehicle, and high-speed ferry service with a variety of fleets that cruise through Long Island Sound to New London, Connecticut, and Block Island.
Crosstown Ferry is owned by the Ranofsky family. They're wonderful people. They've been running the ferries back and forth between Orient Point and New London for many, many years.
The newest Long Island Lights cruise is a 2-hour family-friendly tour with an experienced tour guide ready to tell the stories and notable history of each site.
Well, what they first learn is that South Old Town has more offshore lighthouses than any other township in the United States of America. And then we talk about the history going all the way back to the time of the Revolutionary War. And it's just a fascinating story of local history.
On the cruise, you'll sail past historically significant sites and 8 lighthouses, including the Orient Point Lighthouse, Plum Island Light, and the Little Gull Island.
I recommend people bring their cameras because we get up close and personal to all of these offshore lighthouses and forts that we visit, so you get some good photographs.
With daily service and 3 exciting maritime adventures, the Crosstown Ferry is a must to add to your Long Island bucket list. For Discover Long Island, I'm Brianna McEnroe.
Thanks, Brianna.
Still ahead.
People get involved with harvesting, having their own harvest parties, inviting friends and families over to harvest.
Meet the East End winemaker who can help you grow a vineyard right in your very own backyard. Welcome back to the East End. If you've ever dreamed of having your own vineyard just steps from your front door, Long Island Vine Care here on the North Fork is making that dream possible.
It was 2011, and I wanted to work in a winery because I thought that would be a very classy and noble profession. But I was too young. I was under 21, so no one out here would hire me. So I got an internship. My dad said, "Stephen, give it 2 weeks." And on the 13th or 14th day, I fell in love.
And a love affair Stephen Scarnato is sharing and teaching others today. Shortly after his time at Martha Clara Winery, working in the vineyard, Stephen says the hands-on experience he gained was something he wanted to share.
I realized this is where it happens. All the action that eventually gets bottled, all of it happens in the vineyard. And if I can grasp this element of the whole production line, then I think I can make something really high quality and bring it to people, show them what it is in a very intimate sense.
And that's exactly what Stephen's company, Long Island Vine Care, provides, the complete experience of owning your own vineyard.
We do everything from planting until sipping. So we install the vineyards, we manage the vineyards. That's the biggest piece, is taking care of the vines.
And 1/10 of an acre is all you need to get started. It's hard to believe right now we're standing on somebody's front lawn. I mean, you got the porch right there.
It was a lawn. Now I think this is much better.
It's beautiful.
We grow the grapes on their property, and then we'll harvest, usually with them. We'll bring the grapes to our facility to process the grapes, make the wine. They choose what bottle and cork and all that. It's all very custom made for them. And then once the wine is bottled, we deliver it back. And that's a really good day for them.
And just how involved the owner wants to be is up to them.
There's some that get very, very involved, and that's really fun. And there's some that just sip their coffee and watch us work. And then at the end of the day, if we're still there, they pour a glass of wine and watch us work.
And most vineyards can produce about 100 bottles once the grapes are ready to become wine. But even after the harvest, your role as owner continues.
Getting involved in the winemaking process is a lot of fun. People design their own labels. It's a really great gift to share with friends.
And Stephen should know he also produces his own wine, a small batch boutique production.
Really small, no tractors go through, all of our work is by hand. We're making 4 vintages every year, and we'll be at a different vineyard location for each of the events. And wine club members get to go home with 4 bottles each time.
And it's not only a personal connection with the land Stephen loves about his job, it's the friendships he's made throughout the years.
I get to know people's in-laws, and I get to, watch their kids grow up. That's the ultimate experience, is getting everyone back into nature, and especially the kids. We live in a world where, everything's really driven by screens and not really earthy experiences like this.
Thanks, Joe. Now to a vineyard that's definitely not in your backyard, Macari Vineyards here in Mattituck, where it's all about winemaking and tradition at this family-run winery.
We're going into our 29th harvest this year. It's a magical place.
Macari Vineyards sits on 500 sprawling acres of land on the North Fork of Long Island's East End.
Joe Macari Sr. had this big vision for out here. He was a self-made real estate mogul and purchased this farm in the 60s when much of Long Island out here was potato farms. And then cue the early 90s when Joe Macari Jr. and his wife Alexandra moved their children out here and began planting the vineyard.
Nicole Hennessy is the wine club director.
I actually approached the family to work for them because I admired what they were doing so much.
And with every pour, Macari tries to make your time here an experience you'll remember.
This is our rosé tasting room.
Lauren Conklin is in charge of special events.
We wanted it to be a place that we could gather, groups over 10 to about 30. We can accommodate in this space.
This experience can be anything you want.
Girls trips, bachelorettes, birthday parties, breakup parties. I mean, we're here for it all. Nothing's better than a wine tower.
Rosé Tower, that's what we're talking about.
Every year they produce extremely concentrated, delicious wine. It usually goes into our top-end reds. We put it into our Bergen Roads.
Brian Elmendorf is Macari's winemaker.
We are basically at that last stage where the berries are going from being full of acid to starting to soften up, to start to get sugar, to drop the acid. Pick one. Look for one that's as dark as you can find.
Okay.
And you'll taste that there's a little bit of sugar, but like I said, you'll notice that there's still a lot of acid.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Macari is beginning one of its most important stages at the vineyard, harvest time.
We use a tool called a refractometer. You're going to squeeze the juice from the berry right onto this glass prism.
Ooh.
And if you look through that in the sun, tell me what number you read.
It's at like a 13.
We're usually looking for about like 22 to 24 for a red, so that means we've got a ways to go.
Okay. Byron will then do even more testing on the grapes inside his lab. Safety first.
Welcome to the lab. Got to protect your eyes, always.
I got a lesson on how to check acidity levels of the grapes to see if they're ready to be turned into wine. All right, I think I got them all. Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Give it a good stir.
Oh wow, look at that!
We have a TA of 24, which is off the charts.
Macari's just one stop along the North Fork Wine Trail, but it's their story that makes it so special.
Macari really embodies the North Fork and our community out here. We're always trying to make wine accessible and fun for people as well.
To see more of Macari Vineyards, just scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Still ahead.
I'm just a lucky guy that got a lot of repeat customers that I get to see all the time.
Go back in time at an East End local landmark. Welcome back. One of the most charming things about Long Island's East End is its small town communities filled with vibrant people and places.
And that includes a Montauk landmark that's been in business since 1967. John's Drive-In is a hidden gem that's a family favorite.
It's a place where you go get a burger, shake, and fries.
There we go.
My name is David Ruchowski. I'm the owner of John's Drive-In, located in Montauk, New York.
My name is Maureen Rutkowski. I'm married to the owner of the drive-in, which makes me part owner of the drive-in.
John's first opened in 1967. It's much the same as it was back then, and the menu is incredibly identical to what we used to have. John Torr was the original owner. He sold it probably in 68 or 69.
Staying here or going?
I was, I think, the fourth owner. I bought it in 1985.
I'm behind you, Sam. I started working here right around when Dave bought the business.
We had it for a number of years. We got married, had kids, really wanted to spend more time with them. So I sold it to one of my employees. He had it for 8 years. Him and his wife wanted to get out of it, so I was happy to buy it back. Back when I bought it in 1985, we stayed open for 8 months a year. Montauk has grown to the point where we can stay open year-round.
We have burgers, fries, onion rings, fried chicken. Our signature burger is the Big John burger. You can get that with bacon or cheese as well. Comes with a special sauce, which is our secret recipe. We also have homemade ice cream we make right behind the windows back here. We have somewhere around 30 flavors on offer every day.
You guys have a great day.
I'm just a lucky guy that got a lot of repeat customers that I get to see all the time.
He'll say, oh, this guy came in today. I used to serve him when he was young. He's bringing his grandkids back in because he wanted to show them where he got his ice cream back in the day.
We absolutely want to keep its history. In fact, when the dining room was added in the early 70s, the tables we're sitting at right now, these are the tables that I had my French fries and ice cream cones when I was, 8, 10, 12 years old.
It's nice to know that it's been a family business since it started. We can't do this without our great staff.
It makes me feel great. All the smiling faces that come through, all the people that I've met through this place.
And the lovely wife.
And a lovely wife. I can't believe I didn't say that.
Well, I might sound old, but that took me back.
Doesn't get more local than that.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, time now to check your answers on our East End trivia game. If you've been playing along, scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen, and you might just win some East End swag.
You'll also find more information about all the places we've explored on this episode on our website.
And while you're there, let us know about your favorite places to visit on the East End, from the lavish to the local.
Because it just may be our next adventure. See you next time.